All right, guys, an update.
And a very positive one. Right?
Very positive one that you like as cricket fans as well. The World Cup's coming up, and this is one of the stories that's constantly been talked about, and that's to do with ticket sales. And there is a good update if you are somebody on the lookout for tickets, and a lot's been happening. Before we tell you, let's just cast our minds back, take a step back, and tell you what's been happening here.
Yeah.
Ever since the schedule was announced, there was a schedule. Remember, for ticket sales as well, because
right.
non-India matches were sold at a different time. Then India matches for certain venues was it all happened in bunches. There were different dates for different matches.
It was in 3 phases.
7, if I,
Or 7 phases actually, yeah. It was 3 phases just for India games, and then the remaining 4 were for the other like non-India
in
matches.
7 phases you were to see these ticket sales happen, and a big update now, because we've been getting calls, we've been getting comments. Many of you guys have also been asking, what about the tickets? There's a lot of chaos when it comes to the tickets.
Yeah, because
the
apparently
BCCI,
they've all been sold out, and no one has even got a hold of it.
yeah, there were complaints about the vendor that was told or was got the tender to go ahead and ensure
Sell
that
the tickets
these
online, yeah.
tickets are being sold or made available to the fans. The vendor also faced certain difficulties. Now the BCCI has been privy to all of this, as it turns out, because now they have acted on all of these complaints that were coming in. Twitter was going abuzz. People were writing to the BCCI. People were taking this up with the former cricketers and letting their feelings know on Twitter as well, on various social media platforms.
Yeah.
Guess what? The BCCI has indeed heard all of the grouses, let's say, that people had, and all the difficulties that they were facing, and they've addressed the issue. Shane, request you to tell the viewers what the update is all about.
So, the BCCI has now announced that they have released 400,000 or 4 lakh more tickets in the next phase of ticket sales for the World Cup. In fact, they put out a release. I'll quickly read parts of it for you. And they said that the BCCI acknowledges the high demand for tickets for the World Cup. And after discussions with the hosting state associations, they've now announced the release of approximately 4 lakh more tickets for the tournament. The measure is aimed at accommodating as many fans as possible, ensuring their participation in the event. And just FYI, beyond that, there's a lot of, let's say PR talk. But one of the things that, 2 things worth noting. One, the general sale of tickets for all matches of the World Cup will commence from 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time onwards on September 8th, which is 2 days from now. And fans can purchase tickets by visiting the official ticketing website. I'll read it out for you, but we'll share you a link in the description as well. It's tickets.cricketworldcup.com. Tickets.cricketworldcup.com. That is the website where you can get the tickets from now onwards in the next phase.
So it's a good step forward, let's say. It's a good announcement. It's one that sort of pleases me as a cricket fan.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Shane, I think there is it's also, let's say, a glass half full at the moment, because again, 4 lakh, okay, we've been given a number to believe. First of all, it's an approximation.
It's an approximate figure. They mentioned very clearly.
Very clearly, they've said that it's an approximation. Now, how many of these will be for India matches?
And
as far
non-India
as the
matches,
India fan
yeah.
is concerned, there is no bifurcation or breakup that's been given. That's where the confusion lies. So, in fact, a clarification from us as well. If we are quoting that number that's been told to us by the BCCI, rather the ICC is involved over here. We don't quite know. Nothing's been told as to how many tickets. Now, all of these sales will happen starting the 8th of September. But how many of these will be tickets for India matches? Because that's what you'd want to know, and we'd want to know as well. We don't know about that. Is it all 4 lakh tickets? Is it just about 2.5 lakh, 3 lakh? There is no number that's been given.
And it can't be all 4, because they mentioned very clearly that these are matches for all the matches. These are tickets for all matches.
Exactly.
Which means now this is all group stage matches, and we really don't know bifurcation. And truth be told, many will argue that, this is a case of, the horse already bolting the stable, because you had so many tickets up for sale.
Where did they
apparently
go?
been sold
Where
out.
they went, nobody knows.
Yeah.
Because I, for one, I'm yet to come across somebody who went through to that
process
website
and got tickets.
and returned with tickets.
Exactly.
I don't know anyone.
All I know that people returned with were 13-hour wait times and plenty of frustration. I mean, I saw someone post that they had in the virtual waiting room a wait time of about 23 hours. 23 hours.
I remember a friend of mine, sharing a video with me. He recorded an entire screen how he would go to the website. He would be able to see the layout of the stadium, see which section of the stadium there was tickets still available in.
Right.
He would tap on it, but at the end the page will not load, and that was one. The other time that he went and selected, I think the page read that the tickets are sold out.
Exactly. And that's what I remember someone telling me that, our tickets for this match already sold out. And I remember this was before the India Park tickets went on sale. This was officially before the India Park tickets were supposed to go on sale. And someone told me that other tickets were already sold out. I said, no, to be fair, the phase hasn't really started.
Yeah.
So then they said no, because it was showing up on the website. I clicked and it sold out. I said, how is it possible that it's already sold out?
Yeah.
When, truth be told, the tickets were not in fact supposed to, be on sale in the first place at that point. It was before the phase. So to say that the ticket sales process has been chaotic would be an understatement.
It's been a bit of a mayhem, let's be honest about it. Really, I think there's just one answer to it. Yes, the job could have been done better, if that's the question you ask. And as a cricket fan at the moment, this is not what you want. This is not what you want, because there's so much that, it's not just about getting tickets. It's also about, planning your travel, planning your accommodation.
Exactly.
Everything. You got to plan your leaves, let's say.
If you're an overseas fan, remember, you're planning for things like visas as well.
Yeah.
And getting visas, and not from necessarily from every country, but again, I remember reading an article where we were talking about Bangladesh fans who managed to actually get match tickets, but they weren't sure if their visas would come on time.
True,
Imagine
true.
the chaos.
There are long visa times as well. Visa wait is also something. The whole process going through that is also very painful at times, and people are going through it. And if you ask, could this whole situation have been avoided? The answer to that also is a big yes.
And truth be told, the situation would have been avoided if you, let's say, put out the schedule before. Here, in this case, 100. The thing is, a lot of people are asking the website.
We will actually do one thing. It is tickets.icc.
No, tickets.cricketworldcup.com. That's your website. But we'll link it below. Don't worry.
Put the link in the description as well.
Yeah, but it's tickets.cricketworldcup.com. That's where it is. Not the website that was previously giving. Thankfully, that's not the case. But in fact, again, if they had released the schedule in advance, like I remember previously it was being released more than a year in advance.
Yeah.
Gives people enough time to plan their visas.
Australia done that, I remember.
England did it.
Yes,
400
England
days.
did it.
400 days. Here you're releasing it 100 days in advance. Then thereafter making multiple changes to the schedule. 9 changes. Not good.
9 changes when you thought there'd just be one change. 9 changes, and in those 9 changes, there's also one change of there being a match on Diwali day. So again, lots of questions that can be raised when it comes to the mishandling of this entire situation.
Yeah, I just hope that the next phase really actually ends up going off smoothly. And for those asking, the tickets will be up from September 8th, which is 2 days from now at 8 p.m. IST. That's the timing.
So for those of you joining us at the moment, good update for you all. A welcome piece of information coming in from the ICC. If you've been struggling for tickets, then 8th of September, you need to mark that date. Log on to the website. We'll share the link in the description below, because the BCCI has now decided to release additional tickets. What the number is, it's approximately 4 lakh tickets that you're looking at. Again, approximately. How many of these will be allocated to India games?
We don't know.
That is something we don't know. But try your luck. Do try your luck. That's what you can do. Do try your luck. See if you can. Let us know later on how the process really turned out to be. We'd love to know from you guys, as to what the process has been like. But the BCCI are definitely taking stock of the matter, taking cognizance of the fact that the fans have been troubled. It's not been a pleasant experience for fans in terms of booking their tickets, and which is why they've now gone ahead and released approximately, and I say that again with a lot of insistence, because you don't want to be coming to us again and saying that you gave us the wrong number. That's what we've been told. Approximately 4 lakh tickets.
So that's the breaking news update. We hope if you guys are in fact going through the process, that you have a lot more success this time around than the last time. If you did, if you don't, you can let us know. We'd be happy to take up matters on your behalf, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
So, but for now, that is the breaking news update. Thanks for joining us. Please don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tap that bell, all of that good stuff. Please don't forget, also follow us on socials, download the Sports Stop app, and stay tuned. We have plenty more coming your way. For now though, from Harshit and me, it's bye-bye.